and stop. Ooh, right.
Sharp angle in the peripherals leads to the left foot on the outside, leading to this left uppercut lifting the chin. Boom! Right hand to the jaw. Now watch this. Right foot on the outside makes this angle for boom! Right uppercut, opening up body shots, head movement to avoid the inevitable counters, and we're done. Now let's break that down.
Hey, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Today let's talk about uppercuts. So, setting up the uppercut. I like to do it from an angle, this side or this side. Here, go and turn around here. Let's talk about that footwork. This is a walking step. Okay? Walking step, pivot. Walking step, pivot. Walking step, pivot. I am very briefly switching my stance and pivoting back to my natural stance. Very briefly stepping to southpaw on the outside of my opponent, and then switching back to the orthodox stance with a pivot. So if Ali is standing here, I will do the walking step to the outside of his lead leg. I will pivot at the same time throwing the uppercut to the chin. And if I lift the chin, follow with a hook. So again, step. Notice I'm spring-loading my legs. I'm going down a little bit. Not a big lunge, but like a quarter lunge. Quarter lunge and hop up with the legs. It's very important. The power of an uppercut comes from the legs. This rise and this fall, spring loading and popping up. It's almost like jumping, but without leaving the floor. Step, pivot, boom, I'm coming between his guard. Notice most people hold their guard like this, right? For hand fighting, the guard's out in front. And this is a generally good place to keep the guard. You can intercept most of my stuff, you can parry my punches, etc. Right? So if I notice this tendency to keep this guard, step here and uppercut in between the guard. Okay? If I'm on the opposite side, now I'll take a slip step over here. This is especially effective if he's throwing a straight punch at you. Slip step and come between the guard here. How do I know he's going to throw a straight punch? Very simple. I'll tell him to. I'll throw one first. I'll come back. Boom. Why does that work? Simplest footwork in boxing. Falling step in, slide back. Falling step in, slide back. Get into range, get out of range. He thinks I'm still in range, so he attacks. And now I throw the uppercut between the guard, follow through with the right hook. Okay? So the footwork by itself, slip step, pivot into the uppercut, follow with the right hook. A lot of people keep asking me, how do I set up my right hook? There are many, many ways. Here's one of my favorites. Slip step, uppercut, right hook. Put the footwork all together. Bait him with the jab and the falling step. Come back, uppercut, and hook. So I'm always having an angle. Here, stand right here one more time. So, bait him with the falling step. Boom, boom. Okay? Or I can bait him with the falling step here. Walking step, pivot, boom, full speed. Okay? So there are many, many ways to set up uppercuts. Here or here in the peripherals, right there for a moment. This is probably the best, my personal favorite. Set it up here, set it up here. Why? If I try setting that up straight in front, it tends to fall a little short. It's easy to see coming. There are many ways, like I can throw a long uppercut like this sometimes, mix up a long uppercut and a straight. That's all good. But whenever possible, cut an angle. All right, thank you for watching. Now get out there and train.
Hey fella, looks like you could use a rash guard. What for, you say? Well, they protect your skin against mat-borne illnesses, mat burn, and they make you look incredibly cool. But where do I get a rash guard from? Hey, have you heard of xmartial.com? Yeah? Then what are you waiting for? Check them out right now. xmartial.com has all kinds of rash guards, from sleek and simple, novelty, badass designs, and more. Channel your inner Japanese cartoon rat monster. Express your love for bad puns and kitty cats doing iconic jujitsu moves. Hey, that panda's gonna hit the other panda with a folding chair like a pro wrestler. And this one makes your right arm stand out. NoGiBJJGear.com is now xmartial.com, serving your needs beyond just no-gi Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, find brand new equipment for mixed martial arts, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, and more at xmartial.com. As always, use my code RAMSEY10 for 10% off everything on the website. Once again, that's xmartial.com. rash guards, spats, shorts, and more. Links and discount codes in the description below.